Hello, welcome to the second week of Inktober. I have decided to just do one drawing this week in order for me to be able to work on other things, but if I had more time I would make a drawing for every day. Today's prompt is tick. When I read it, of course I did think of the animal that affects like other animals, but instead I went in the direction of grandfather clock, and to make it more spooky I added some gore to it, as always. Like there's this little dangling thing inside, it's supposed to be like a bunch of flesh together, and yeah, that's what I used for the pendulum. I think that's what it would be called. Flip clocks are appealing to me. They seem so elegant and have like a great amount of detail. I can make them for like a good piece of like art and furniture at the same time. I think I'd eventually like to own one, but saying that kind of makes me think how much it would weigh, like whenever you move house to house. Or maybe one day I can make my own, but my skills are nowhere near close to the amount of skill I need to in order to make that. I haven't even finished that small frame I've been talking about since I don't have that drawing anymore. I haven't had really motivation to continue it. Unless it's for Inktober, I don't really make small drawings, which is why I don't have a drawing to fit the frame. And the paper I even use isn't that great, surprisingly. It's from Strathmore, I think that's how you pronounce the company, and that's their paper I usually use, but the small paper doesn't have the dotted lines that can easily separate it, which kind of sucks. So that's something that makes using that paper a little bit harder for me. The next prompt I'm going to be drawing is Fuzzy. There's definitely a few ways I can take this. There's someone I can draw from a server who is called Fuzzy. I can also draw moldy food because I think that gets fuzzy when it gets moldy. Or I can just make like a fuzzy abomination. I'm not really sure. I have some time to think about it though. Then the final prompt for Inktober, for me at least, is going to be crispy. And saying crispy reminds me that I wanted to include a witch in all my drawings, but it looks like I failed to do that for this one too. Maybe another year. I think I make up for it in the last one though. It depends on how much better my anatomy has gone since last year, or maybe I can just make it a little more cartoonish. I'll see. Well, that's it for today. It's a way shorter video since it was just a simple drawing and there wasn't much for me to record. I hope you enjoyed watching it or listening to it. If you like hearing my voice, then maybe subscribe. Maybe one day I'll get a bunch of views from people just listening to me in their sleep. Well, either way, I hope to see you in a week or less. Good night, or have a good day.